And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Third down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
180! What's that?
Shotgun snap now to Cousins. Brought in close to the 8. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
To Hunt!
From the red zone now. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Well, you're getting a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Algier again. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
And this one is good. Looked a little far to the right, but the upright providing a nice little assist there. And they're... coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Cousins. Cut near the goal line. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
First down.
Algier. And he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Falcons make it a 9-point advantage. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in this case.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground with Algier. A lot of space ahead. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons grow their lead just before halftime.
Kate, you saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen, and they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long, extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebration.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Jahan! Where's Jahan?
Working inside the red zone. Throw left side, complete. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
I can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Downfield, and Teslam has it. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. Lobs this up, left sideline, looking for something big. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate,
Falcons defend their building and take the win at home. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say goodbye from Atlanta.
What's happening? Hey! It's your boy Lil Jon.
The players on your team earn some XP.
What's up, Phony?
Quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game.
Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now.
These are player tags. Players with tag.
Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club, what do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game, I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace, straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. What you do, you and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can two.
snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it.
in the bill. Yeah, we again. Bottles in again. Up the put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-time.
And if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey.
Well, in lieu of a full cast of Falcons soaring in the upper air of Mercedes-Benz Stadium, one does take to the skies before kickoff. That's the mascot, Freddy the Falcon. And down at ground level, it is a cauldron of Falcons also taking flight out of the tunnel and onto the field here in Atlanta. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Leading the Buccaneers, there's Todd Bowles, took the team to an NFC South title, all 3 seasons in charge so far. Ball is teed up, Chase McLaughlin to do the honors. And away we go at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're gonna need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP and maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And on first down, here's Penix. Off his back foot, he hucks this one. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So it's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Penix working from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
This one strikes down at the 1, and predictably into the end zone it goes for the touchback. So here now are the Buccaneers on offense to begin their first drive. And at the helm, coming off a career-best performance in year 7 here in the NFL, the #1 overall pick back in 2018 out of Oklahoma, Baker Mayfield.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right, week 1, all has a sense of gratitude, all has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Has him on the quick hitter, and he's brought down after a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe short gain on throw, that's a go-to route to target.
And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. Making the call himself. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Running it after the penalty. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
That's complete, Mike Evans. And he has this down to the 34. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Good opening drive to this point. They've got another 1st down at the 34.
1st down, Buccaneers.
Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. They'll run here following the penalty. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like it attacking the pass. Not just playing the defense, but go knock the ball away.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The kick by McLaughlin is good. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
On the return, here's Ray McLeod. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. The Falcons taking the field for their 2nd drive. And they are really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months. Connects on the crosser. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that's a Falcon 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Penix on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's low and bounces short of his man.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Escapes the pocket. Avoids some trouble there. But he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there's none to be had. No escape route available this time.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the 1st.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. A gain of 15 yards.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Back for our 2nd quarter. It's Falcons football. They're lining up to punt a little shy of midfield.
The Bucs take over.
So the Buccaneer
first and
offense
10
getting out there for their
at their
second
own
drive.
20-yard line.
Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Bucs to the line. First and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Just before he reaches the marker, he's hit and stopped. They got him at the 29. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and it's incomplete.
Bucs getting set up to punt now on 4th down. On comes Riley Dixon. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And you lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
And downfield, and he finds London. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. Double coverage, a deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
Shoves one away. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown! The Falcons take a second quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
7, Buccaneers 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They give to Irving to start this drive. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield.
7-yard line.
Hits him on the in route. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's good for a first down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Buccaneer first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Offense is set. First and 10. Irving on the inside give. And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Mercedes-Benz Stadium in just a moment. All right, here we go. Second down. From the gun, Mayfield. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Baker now from the gun. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bucs have the first. Throwing from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Offense to the line for second down. They kick the running back in motion. Mayfield to throw again. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Third and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. The Falcons with the football late in the first half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here. Penix now on first down. Buying some time right. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up second and 20 at the 28-yard line.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he's going to get him 7 there. It's third down coming up. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw it, not everyone's a fan of the out-of-town scoreboard. We'll keep our focus right here. Let's get back to football with the start of the second half.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Buccaneers getting their offense set to go to begin the third. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. They're going to start the half with a give to Irving. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. And they take him to the ground, but he's going to have some good news as he's helped up here. We've got a flag down, and this one likely isn't going to count. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still second down.
Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. Second down and just 2. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. We've set it down from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials.
40-yard line.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Following the penalty, Brock, an easier go now. 2nd down and just 2. Now put one of the tight ends in motion. Right back to Irving now. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Find Diablo there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is hauled in by Allen on the right side. And he's going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
They'll try to run it in, and he isn't going to make it in. They wanted the 7-point advantage, but the lead instead stays at 5. That came right up to the doorstep of success. Nice play, though, to make some contact and stop him a yard shy of the conversion.
Yeah, these defenders, they just want to get to that next play. After you give them a touchdown, even if it's not their fault, right? Snap and clear. And that hyper-focus and extra motivation led them to sniffing out that call and being able to react just in the nick of time.
Now here come the Falcons on offense. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
Short pass brought in. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Falcons first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Penix here from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He stays up. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. 3rd down give to Robinson. And he gets him 5, but still a ways short of that line to gain. So here comes 4th down. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with. a dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Baker now. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's tackled for a short gain. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Throwing, Baker. That one's good to Godwin. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's Evans making the catch outright. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. All set now. 1st and 10.
Buccaneers first down. A gain of 18 on the play.
Now a handoff to McClellan. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
What's that?
Mayfield now, blitz coming. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain. Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball. So after that make, a field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it. Or likely, probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Here's Agnew on the return. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go. Go.
Here's Robinson to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another carry for Robinson. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Extra man in the secondary for the Bucs on 3rd down. He'll throw it. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
180.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Buccaneers leading by 5. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, they go with McClellan. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
20! The handoff on 3rd and short. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
And a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
A handoff from McClellan running left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners as we say goodbye from Atlanta.